Let's start on Friday. There is a top 25 matchup, a real good one, too. Utah plus 3.5 at Oregon State. Threes are basically dried up now. I honestly didn't see that coming. I expected, if anything, Utah would take some money after what they did to UCLA last weekend. But the reality is that Utah is a dominant home team.
Yep.
They are not very good on the road. And that sounds harsh, but when you think about it, go back to last year, and they lost that game to Florida, which seemed like a really well-matched game at the time, but it turned out Utah was really good last year, and Florida wasn't. And Florida won that game. Back to the beginning of this season. Utah barely beat Baylor, which at the time didn't seem like that bad of a deal. Now, in hindsight, it's like, oh, Baylor stinks. Like you should have smashed that team. And Oregon State is a tough place to play. I think we're probably going to see Cam Rising this week.
Yeah, Cam Rising and Nate Johnson both splitting the first-team reps at practice this week. And Utah to me is the side because of the 3.5. I think this game's a field goal line. I think it's
probably right.
I think it's accurate. I think these teams are very close because of the home field advantage for Oregon State. That's why I would give them a slight edge. And Utah's offense has been underperforming, but Utah's defense is elite.
No doubt.
They are one of the best defenses in the country. They are the third best third down. Oh, no, excuse me. They are the best, number one, third down defense in the country. That's how you win football games. You get your opponent off the field and force them to punt. And that's what Utah's doing better than anybody in the country right now. And I thought last week's game was very methodical for Utah. Cam Rising wasn't available. They knew that the freshman quarterback for UCLA was not going to do anything against that defense, and they played conservative. And they just ran the football. They punted it away. The punter was probably the MVP of the game. I mean, he was booming those kicks and pinning them back. It led to Bomeister, right, the punter. It led to UCLA being pinned back and really having nothing offensively until late in the fourth quarter. I think Utah defensively can keep this thing close, and it comes down to the final possession. I like Utah with plus the 3.5.
Yeah, I won't have a play on the side because I lean to Oregon State here. I don't think Oregon State's losing back-to-back games. I mean, as you know, I think very highly of them. Mm-hmm. But I'm probably not going to play them at minus 3.5 either. To me, the play is the under 45.
Yes.
I mean, when you think about the idea that Cam Rising
short week
is going to be out there limited. Mm-hmm. There's no way, and they're going to be switching quarterbacks more than likely.
Which means no flow to the offense.
And let's face it, DJ Uiagalelei, who looked really sharp to start the season the last couple weeks, it looks kind of Clemson-y. So I think that this is just a grimy game. There could be some weather up there in Corvallis.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at the weather for Friday night, and there is a chance of rain, which would make this thing interesting. And
it certainly benefits Oregon State if there's crummy weather.
But think about it from both teams' perspectives. DJ is going to want to run the football, and Nate Johnson and Cam Rising are going to want to run the football.
Yeah.
So this could be a low-scoring, grinded-out type football game for both teams.
Hey guys, if you enjoy our content and want even more videos from pregame.com, hit that subscribe button right now. I promise you will not find better sports betting information anywhere else.